right, what's up guys? We're gonna start learning how to do some scenic painting today, and one of the techniques that's gonna help you a lot in scenic painting is understanding how to just cover large surfaces with just paint, and there's a sort of brush stroke that goes along with it. You'll use this style of brush stroke when you learn how to scumble in the next video. What I have is I have just a nice little gray that I came up with just white, mostly white paint and a little bit of black. I'm going to add some water to it just to loosen it up a little, because I need to keep this paint nice and loose so I could spread it across evenly. Something that's the thing about painting, what makes painting kind of difficult is that there's so many things to control, and one of those things is like how wet or dry your paint is. Dry paint is hard to spread, so you want to have like a nice loose paint for this, and not like watery, but just loose. Another thing I did before I put any paint on this paintbrush was that I dipped my paintbrush in water first. I should have showed you. So I'll just do it right now real quick. If I was going to paint with this paintbrush, okay, just dip it in water and then squeeze out any excess water. Dipping it in water first protects the brush from getting paint dried onto it and ruining it forever. We have the bristles, we have the ferrule, and we have the handle of the brush, okay? And so if you take good care of your brushes, they last like 20, 30 years instead of like a couple weeks or a couple days. So make sure you dip your brush in water first. And I'm going to cover this area, and I'm going to make like a kind of crisscross. See what I'm doing? A crisscross action, and it really covers more surface area quicker, and it's easier than going like this, trying to make it all smooth like that. You just cover more, and then as you're learning how to do this and you get better and better, you just go faster, which is awesome. So I'm going to finish covering my my surface and keeping the paint nice and loose, making sure that it stays wet and doesn't get dry on my palette over there. Okay, and I will meet you very soon for the next video. Try not to splatter or get your paint on your mom's carpet, like I'm trying not to do right now. And, you know, be aware of where there's more paint and where there's less paint. You know, there's more paint, just spread it around. It's kind of like spreading butter on your bread. Don't want to have too much in one spot, unless you're my dad. All right, that's about it. And I will meet you for the next video, which is how to scumble.